Hi guys! In today's video I'm going to be showing you a grocery haul of all the groceries that are over there behind me. I live with my parents. We are a family of four. It's my parents, me and my brother. We are four adults and we go shopping on a weekly basis. So I'm going to be showing you what we buy approximately every single week. Now I will be adding the prices, but I want to start with... oh, my bag is falling over. I want to start with this bag because it has to go in the freezer. So we have some salmon, just frozen salmon. Yeah, simple salmon. It's 1 kilo. So that's the only thing this week that we got in the freezer. Normally we get some ice cream, but we had some left. So that's why we don't have any other frozen items here. All right, so that salmon that I just showed you, I have my receipt over here, cost 32 euros. Fish here in Belgium is quite expensive. 32.95 is not an abnormal price for salmon, especially in this form where it's really the nice pieces. It's just what we prefer, so we don't mind paying a little bit extra for that. Now, before I show you the rest, I am going to share my total with you. In total, I paid 232 euros and 57 cents for all of these foods for a week of groceries for our family. Now, that's about the budget that we are on. We spend approximately 200 euros per week. Now, the thing is, we don't splurge that much, but we do prefer to buy quality foods over less quality foods that might not taste so good. So sometimes we do, like for the fish, for example, we do pay a little bit extra because we then prefer to have the quality over the lowest price. But you will see here in the haul that we do have a bunch of products that are just like the generic product. We do not mind whatsoever to buy that, but just keep that in mind that it is quite a high price. Our budget is quite high per week because we do prefer to buy quality items mostly. So I'm gonna go ahead, jump into the haul, and then I'm gonna share all the prices with you. Now, because we live in Belgium, there are some strict rules here in Europe with regards to the packaging or the bagging of groceries. So our grocery store, this is the grocery store we go to, Colruyt, not sponsored obviously, is a grocery store where they have these boxes, as you can see. And so in the grocery store, the cashiers will actually stack your products into the boxes. And then when you get home, you can just fold them up. I will just quickly do that. And then they store really small like this. Or you can just have some reusable bags like this. We use those as well. We have a cupboard full of them. And then the last thing with regards to the packaging is that fruits and veggies that are sold by weight, we don't actually have like plastic baggies to put those in. You have to bring your own reusable bags. So we just have this thing that we store with our groceries. It's full of these little baggies, and so when we have fruits and veggies by weight, we put them in these. All right, so let's get started with the fruits and the vegetables. First up, I have the cherries. Now I am just going to put the prices on the screen because if I have to look for every single product on my receipt, it's gonna take a long time. So we got these cherries. This week they were a lot cheaper than last week. Last week when we went, I think it was 8 euros for a box like this, which I think was just way too much. This week they were a little bit lower in price, but I can see that some of these cherries have little blemishes, so we will have to eat these quite quickly. I got 2.5 kilos of onions, 3 red bell peppers, 1 eggplant, 3 zucchinis. Not sure if you can see them, they are quite large, like compared to my hand. Then I got 2 bunches of green asparagus. Now the thing with this store as well is that they often have reductions when you buy multiples of the same product. So with this, it was the case. If you bought 2, you had 25% of a reduction. So I got 2. I got some blueberries and some raspberries, a mini watermelon, some cherry tomatoes, a bag of carrots, some garlic. It's half a kilo of garlic, and an organic basil plant, because our basil that we have, as you can see, is a little sad, so we got a new one. All right, and then moving over here, I will get started on this side. I got some things for lunches. I got some ravioli, yeah, different types with different fillings. This is with a meat filling, this is with basically a pesto filling, and this is with an asparagus and ricotta filling. We got some meats, some sausages. These were quite a good price is on there. So 5 in each package. Here I have some chicken thighs, 2 in each package. Some more meat, some sausages for lunches. I got this dough to make a quiche. Moving back up, these sausages we use for our dog because he goes to dog school to learn a few tricks. But so we give him these for yeah, just a reward. I got 3 packs of the, it's not butter, it's like margarine type of thing. It's specifically for baking and like to get really hot. It doesn't burn when it gets very hot. And then just some normal butter. Then I got some light brown sugar, 2 packs of flour. They were out of the real generic product, so there are like 2 types of generic product. You have this one, which is the cheap stuff. It's everyday, and then you have Bony, which is a little bit better, but also still generic. But so yeah, they were out of the everyday flour, so I got 2 of the Bony flour, 2 sugars, a thing of olive oil. Then I got 2 cans of black olives, a bottle of soy sauce, it's a little one. Then I got a bottle of mayonnaise, generic product, some crepes for breakfast, a chocolate mousse for me for dessert. I got some high pro yogurts. It's with more protein, so it's a little more filling than normal yogurt. Then I got some rice pudding for my mom and my brother because they like that. I splurged and I got some of these coffees. I really like these, and I'm starting my exams this week. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna splurge and I'm gonna have myself a coffee every day. So that's that. Then I got some, these are breads, like little breads that you can bake yourself in the oven so that you have a freshly baked bread in the oven. So I got these. It's the multi-grain situation for small bread. And then these are also multi-grains. I'll show you the back. Just has some seeds, and it's like these tiny things that you can bake in the oven for lunch or for breakfast whenever you want. Then I got a thing of mac and cheese, macaroni ham and cheese, actually I should say. It's also just a thing, you put it in the oven. It's an easy dinner. It's not healthy, but it's easy. It's convenience. Then I got these. It's kind of in between a breakfast item and a snack item. It's like little brioche breads with some chocolate chips in there. And then I'm coming to the unhealthy section. I got some American cookies. This is the generic brand. I like these, but my mom doesn't. So I got my mom the Milka brand. She prefers those. So then some chocolates. This is the best chocolate, you guys. I promise you. Perfect. Then I got these candies for my brother because he loves them. So I got him a small bag. Some waffles. And then I got 2 bags of chips. These are just some salty chips, and these are tortilla chips. And then I have a few non-food items. Some tea lights here, some Swiffer dusters, garbage bags, and then just some soaps. So again, there were a few items where you had a reduction when you bought multiples. I'm certain of this one had a reduction, the soap, and then the asparagus. I'm not sure if there was anything else with the reduction, but still, I do try to look when I know I'm gonna buy something. I do try to look to see if there is an article that does have the reduction. For example, here the white asparagus did not have the reduction, the green ones did, so I got those. So yeah, here you also have different kinds, not all of them have the reduction, so I try to look to kind of, you know, save some money where I can. But again, like I said, we do prefer quality over the lowest price. We are in the position where we can afford to do that, so we do try to, you know, just buy things that we know we enjoy eating. But so this is the grocery haul for this week. We did not get that much stuff, but it will definitely get us through the week and beyond. You know, most of these things will get us obviously more than a week's worth of food, like such a 2 kilogram bag of carrots or a 2.5 kilogram bag of onions. We do like 2 months with the onions. Like this is more than a year's worth. It's for my mom. Tea lights as well. We buy tea lights once a year. So, you know, they are things that cost maybe a little bit more, but you know, if you do a year with it, it's worth just splurging a little bit, spending a little bit more. But in case of the soap, for example, yes, right now it's a bigger investment, but I had 30% of a reduction. So, you know, basically I got 2 + 1 free. Right now it costs me more, but in the long run, it's gonna save me money. And then, yeah, the fish is one that also costs a lot of money. But again, we will eat from that probably 2 or 3 weeks. So right now it costs a lot, maybe even more, by the way. So yeah, right now this week it's a little bit more expensive, but maybe next week it will be less expensive. Who knows? We also, you might have noticed, did not buy that much meat. We got only the sausages and the chicken, and then some pork stew meat. And that is, if you're new here, if you don't know, we have a small homestead. We have our own sheep. My dad had some pigs as well. So we do have quite a lot of meat just from our own animals, which is why we don't have to buy that much meat in the store very often, because we just have a lot in the freezer already, and then we don't have to buy that. So that's something that saves us money in the long run as well. Before I end the video, I almost forgot the drinks that we got this week. We got 1 6-pack of the large water bottles. Our tap water is not good. We have very hard water. So now we got a water softener, but that makes that our water runs through salt first, and so it just makes you very thirsty when you drink from it. So we get bottled water. I got 1 pack of the large ones, 1 12-pack of the small half-liter bottles, 1 pack of the 1-liter bottles. I got 2 packs of the Coca-Cola Zero from the generic product. Normally we also get one pack of the actual brand name Coca-Cola, because my brother prefers that one, but I forgot to buy it, so we didn't. And then I got 2 of these 5-liter jugs of distilled water for ironing and for my dad's snoring machine. Now I got everything. So yeah, that's it for the grocery haul for this week. Let me know if you enjoy watching videos like this. Maybe I can do some more in the future. I hope you enjoyed watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye guys!